Hey, what up guys, welcome back to the fish room. Today's video, I think I'm going to be tearing down the 20-gallon platy tank. This tank is super cool for what I wanted to do with it. It was exactly what I wanted, but honestly, it just takes up a lot of space on my desk. I could honestly fit a 10-gallon and 2 5-gallons here and get a lot more fish in the same space. So I think it is time to get rid of this tank. And I figured we would do a video on how to tear down a fish tank. You know, a lot of people set up fish tanks, but they don't really think about how to tear it down when you have a full setup fish tank like this. So today's video, I'm gonna show you guys the best and easiest way to do it. And to start off, I like to unhook the filter and the heater. This tank just has an undergravel filter, so it's as simple as me turning these knobs right here off. So all I do is turn them, and that one's off. Let's turn this one, and that one there is off too. This tank. I do have a heater that I'm going to unplug, so the plug for the heater is right here, and it just goes right down there. So I will be right back. I'm going to unplug the heater. So I will be taking all the decorations out, and then I will get back to you. There are a couple real plants in this tank, so I have a little cup here with water. If your tank has real plants, don't let them dry out. Make sure you just put them in a cup of water or at least a wet washcloth. Something to keep the plants nice and wet, because if they dry up, they will die pretty much immediately. Pretty much got the last of the plants out. Just want to set them on the ground for now. And I do have a bunch of floating plants, so I'm going to catch all of these plants out. Alrighty, the tank is now clear and empty. Just a bunch of platies left in here. They don't seem to care either way what I'm doing. But I think it's kind of a waste to have this whole tank just for a couple platies. I always just put it in the tank and watch it and make sure that I'm not sucking up any fish while I'm doing this. Alrighty, so I've got water draining into the bucket. I usually just use a hose and a bucket. It's the easiest way to drain a tank. And then I just dump out the bucket. Alrighty, so I got the tank drained down pretty much all the way. And I figured I would talk about saving bags from the fish tank store or Petco, whatever. I always save the bags, and that's because I usually take fish back every once in a while when my fish breed or I am done with the fish. I like to take them back so they have a new chance at a new home. Alright, so I got my net, and I've got the water drained all the way down, so it's much easier to catch all the fish. We got all the decorations taken out. They're sitting on the floor over here on a towel. And I've got water in my bag. And the bag, I like to leave it nice and open like this, so you can just take the net right over top and drop the fish right in there. I usually have good luck with that. So from here, I'm simply just going to start catching out the platies. This is only going to take me quite literally maybe 1 minute, because they have nowhere to hide and the water is super low. So I'm just gonna come in with a net and grab them up. And that'll be it for this video. Alrighty, that literally took me about 10 seconds and I got all the fish out. All that is in here is one mom platy, one dad platy, and all their babies. So they had about 1 clutch of babies over the time I had them, and they dropped about 15 fry, and they're all still alive. For this strain did not turn out red at all. They turned out orange. I mean, as you can see, this guy right here, they turned out pretty much just orange. All the babies came out orange, and I really did not like that. I wanted red platies, not orange. Mainly, it was just not what I was looking for. I wanted red platies, and I got a bunch of orange ones. So, we're going to rehome them at the Petco, and I'll show you guys this tank being torn down the rest of the way. Alrighty, so I got everything cleaned up. I got all the decorations put away. And I cleaned off the desk. I think it looks way better like this. For now, the tank is just sitting over here. I have it drained. There's a little bit of water in there, but that'll dry up. I am going to leave the filtration in there because I'm sure I will just set it up again with the same filtration. The platies have just been sitting over here on the floor. I think I'll give you guys one last look at them in the light before we take them to the pet store. Yeah, they were supposed to be a miniature red platy, but all the babies came out orange. If you guys like videos like this, where I just go over simple topics, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I make videos like this all the time. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.